Are we ready to begin? Let's begin. Why not? Previously, in Caravan, you finally entered the temple of the long-forgotten god Batet the Watcher and investigated the history therein. Upon entry, you were greeted by a large prayer hall fit with mats, broken stained glass, the undead temple-goers of millennia past, and a strange, talking black cat. As the undead worshippers reanimated, you struck them down and began investigating the temple, the cat acting as a sort of ambivalent guide, leading you all to a door with an inscription describing how to enter the library. Through a trial against falling sands and the forced removal of a diamond from Ravager's ass, you managed to open the door and made your way within. There you found, indeed, a sprawling library with forgotten tomes chronicling the events of the founding. What? Okay. An event from thousands of years ago in which the speaker made themselves known. After a while, the lit braziers sputtered out and the emitted smoke formed into a vaguely humanoid, wraith-like figure. Combat quickly ensued and it was grueling. Almost immediately, Gauntlet was struck unconscious, but through finalizing his connection to the speaker and allowing his body to become a conduit for their voice, divine intervention was administered in the form of a quickly cast magic circle.
Winds blow past you in the cavernous tunnel.
Yeah, I was just fucking eating their mic. Combat continued. Ravager struck down in a similar manner, but through sheer will and rage, the Dragonborn, wreathed in red flame, rushed forth, and with the assistance of Khalil, rended the wraith asunder. Now, as the dust settles and your wound bleeds, we return to the deserts far outside Caravan. So, you all are still within the chamber from before, which I suppose I might as well just give you the map for again, because why not? You were... Oh, fuck me. It was in this guy. You guys were in this little temple. Your token's saved. That's awesome. Didn't know it did that. The temple's still around. I realized the music was not on loop. If there's anything you'd like to do here, feel free to do so.
If I go back to the orb, will it do anything, or...?
Yeah, so you walk over, it's like, again, this obsidian kind of perfectly spherical shaped orb on a tripod. You touch it and it does deliver the exact same message. Do you want me to read it out again, or do you just kind of...
No, you don't have to,
Okay.
don't worry.
Cool.
I found some... Guys,
Is there a... Oh, I'm sorry, David, go ahead.
You hold down middle mouse button and click, you can like drag around the camera.
Yeah, I've known that.
Wait, middle mouse button and click?
If you
Yeah.
hold the middle mouse button and you can drag the camera around.
Oh!
I've been doing that. I'm surprised you guys didn't
What
know
the
that.
fuck?
I never use that fucking button. It's only for psychopaths.
That's revolutionary! That
Yeah.
changes everything. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use the middle mouse button for practically everything now, because every fucking program decides to use this button.
My middle mouse button is so scuffed. It doesn't work. That's...
Stupid.
Alright. Yeah, but the orb does display the same message.
Is there a way to, like... Wait, crap, I'm trying to look to see if there's, like, Okay. Like, crap, how do I ping something? I guess I'll just use this arrow. Is this, like... Is it just, like, a random, like, stone or some shit?
I don't see it. Oh, fuck.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that? That's like a stool. That's just like another kind of like padded stool that you can sit on to access the desk.
I still have the nice dress I've been using just as like a cloth. Could I like try like wrapping the stone with it and like picking it up with the cloth?
Easy enough. You just like wrap it around, pick it up. Go ahead and just add obsidian stone to your inventory. I'll know what it means. If you ever want to use it again. Yeah, so you contain that, pick it up. The spell does not seem to take effect, or the enchantment on whatever this object is.
Are these lever-looking ass things anything?
Fuck. By where? Oh, those are actually statues. It's kind of like lower quality. Those are statues holding swords.
Okay, do the figures look familiar?
Go ahead and make a history check, but it's gonna be pretty tough.
Alright, nat 20. Let's go.
Yeah, and before.
Oh!
15, 17 to 15. They wear older armor. It looks outdated. It's kind of like this metal, like flat plating rather than something that fits to around the body. It almost looks like samurai armor, but composed of metal. in a strange kind of way. Very strange looking helmets that really puff up, kind of high and wide. It's just kind of a strange getup. It looks old and outdated. That's kind of what you get from it.
Tombs.
Like tombs?
You said metal helmets that puff up.
Yeah, kind of like a plume, but it's really the plume itself is small. The helmet is tall.
Okay.
It's very strange looking.
Yeah. So is this like stone armor, or is this like armor on a
It's
statue?
stone. It's a statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah. Alright.
So these kind of like areas up, like I'm just gonna move my token
Yeah.
here just to, right here.
Mhm.
Those are like balconies, right?
Yeah, they're balconies and seating areas. There's a number
Okay.
of bookshelves around them, and there's a nice little table in the center of it.
I guess I can go. I'll go explore there.
Yes.
Anything on the table or books of interest?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying. That's what I can do.
Investigation. Here we go.
Roll it.
10.
All right, 10. You look around for a bit. A lot of books talking about things that aren't familiar, I guess, just old histories that aren't really relevant. You do find a book, and I hope I didn't check this, but I probably should have. You find a book called The Droughtless Remedy. You kind of like flip through, and it has a number of pages talking about different herbal remedies and potion ingredients. You just kind of like flip through it a bit. Could be useful.
I'm just gonna like put it in my ass crack.
Yeah, just go ahead and add the Droughtless Remedy to your inventory.
The Droughtless Remedy. Okay.
But yeah, everything else is just kind of like.
Is there anything up here?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry.
So like up here, like in that hallway.
Yeah, or like if there's like a big picture or something up on this middle thing.
It's lined with really thick bookshelves. The entire span of it. On the stairs, it does take a break to just like allow the stairs to go. So on the sides of the stairs, there aren't any bookshelves, but in that central area, there are just bookshelves. It's just books on books on books.
Cool. Anything in the other balcony over here?
Make an investigation check, sure.
Go.
There's a D25.
Oh wow.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like you've been through here a little bit already. You found the books that you found earlier. The Terran Golomancy book and Mordenkainen's Guide to the Multiverse. Beyond that, it's kind of all the same. It's kind of all the same. Just more old stuff.
I'm gonna look for anything that looks heretical or sacrilegious.
Well, that varies based off of what your definition of heretical is. Are you looking for things that are like against the speaker, against Batet?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there are a lot of writings about this old god. That's easy enough to find, no investigation check required. Talking about their creed and their methods of rituals and that kind of thing. Sacrilege by today's standards, obviously, as this god was one that was unconfirmed until the founding, in which case it was denied, essentially. I mean, you read through it, Batet was a god who, or I guess was supposedly a god who looked over everything, a simple omniscient deity. Kind of like a calming guidance, a guiding force. They saw something and they guided you to it, in a sense.
Okay. I'm going to take any books about the dude
All right,
that is not the speaker, and I'm going to chop them up with my axe.
Okay, so you put a bunch of books out in front of you and just start hacking away at them.
Heresy! Yes.
Boof! Pages go flying, papers torn and sundered. It just the area around you is just a fucking book mess.
All right. I think we should get out of here before anything bad happens again.
I believe we have come to do what we had to do.
Yeah.
I don't want another scary ghost thing attacking us.
Yeah. What happened to that cat, by the way?
I don't know.
Wasn't he in the door?
You saw him kind of go back into the temple.
Okay. So yeah, I guess he's back there. I'm just gonna start walking backwards out of the gate. Yeah.
All right.
Start going out.
You guys start making your way out. Khalil
Yeah.
following as well. Yeah, I mean, you guys leave this library space taking the books and things that you found with you, and exit. The temple around you is still pretty dark, considering it's mostly underground. You do see the cat in front of you across the hallway, just kind of like rubbing up against a portion of the wall, just like scratching its face. And it looks at you and it says, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
I guess.
Well, good job, I suppose.
Yeah, like what did we actually get out of that?
What? I mean, that dude was paying us for it, right? I can
Yeah,
only
but
think.
I wanted
Well,
to
so
find
this-
out.
Has been cleaned from this temple. And also, this book was I found.
I wanted more like magic stuff though. Like the
Yeah.
staff.
You do have the
That's all right.
staff, yeah.
Knowledge is power.
I got a weird talking orb, so that's kind of cool.
Okay. Don't sleep with it. I feel like it's gonna possess you in the middle of the night or something. So I guess we'll head out.
Hmm.
Oh wait, actually, Cat,
Hmm.
you should come with us.
Why?
We can bring you. We can give you food. You can come with us. You can see the world. You want to spend the rest of your life in this empty room?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I'm gonna get a familiar.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
I get food here. People come by occasionally. Just don't tell anyone that the temple's been cleared out.
Well, have a boring life, I guess.
It's content.
Is that all there is to the temple, Cat?
There are rooms that are buried, but you can certainly try to get through them.
Alright. Well, we can just leave then, yeah?
Yeah, you should just get out of here.
All right. I'm gonna head to the exit. I'm gonna walk proudly to the exit.
Strutting forth, you go back up the minaret tower, the spiral staircase. There is the 15-foot gap. This is a bit harder to bridge, as it is on an incline rather than a decline. Any particular way you guys want to handle it? You could try to jump over again. Up to you.
I'm just gonna climb over it.
Yeah, you easy enough. Just like sidle your way across, utilizing the wall.
This time I'm just gonna jump.
All right, make an athletics check.
It's not. Okay, there you go.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. And so have you, actually. So you jump leaping across, you like kind of plant your feet against the opposing wall and slip and slide. You suffer 5 points of bludgeoning damage, actually a fair amount. As you go tumbling down. You walk your way back up to the stairs again, I'm assuming, but it's not a nice fall.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on myself, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, that would have to be the bull strength, right? Because a
Yes.
strength check?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
You have advantage on strength checks, so go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage.
Epic. How do I... Do I just roll twice, or do I...
There on the bottom left, click ADV and then roll it.
Oh, true.
You place a hand on your chest and blow a short tune, and you feel your muscles grow and harden. And you feel strong, and as you use this new strength, you jump and leap across the edge, slipping briefly as you almost don't clear it, but you plant a hand on the other side of the stairs and pull yourself up. I'm just kind of throwing a leg over and making your way to the other side of the stairs, Taiba with you as well. Now it's just Ravager and Gauntlet on the other side.
Can I, like, reach over and, like, try and grab anyone if they're about to miss?
Yeah, you can use your help action, essentially, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna. Here.
Take two.
Try again.
All right.
All
18,
right,
easy enough.
I'll take.
Poof! You jump forward, not even needing the help from Guy. You land hard on the other side of the stairs, the stone kind of cracking beneath you a little bit, and you kind of jump out of the way just in case it falls, but you're good. You're good.
All right.
Yeah, it's time to fucking Mario Luigi Superstar Saga bitch over there. No one understands that but me.
That's not even
19.
true.
19.
Do you
Easy
know
enough.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Easy
Yeah?
enough. As you jump forward, you kick off the opposing wall, land pretty hard, but solid enough. Holy shit, English is my first language. Solid enough as you're on the other side of the stairs, everyone is across. You continue your ascent, and eventually, after having been underground in the dark for so long, the blinding sun of the desert beats down into you. It is probably close to evening, but the brief blindness that you feel as you just kind of come up into the raging sands is uncomfortable. But the flat sand sheet appears before you, if you wish to do anything.
What do we wish to do with this flat sand sheet?
What is a flat sand sheet?
It's the desert. So this section of the desert isn't like dunes and stuff. It's a flat, hard, rocky surface that just goes.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
We could make
So
glass
like
from it.
You could try. I don't think that's like this isn't like pure sand. This is like
I am
like,
not the greatest glass blower, however.
Okay.
Hand gestures.
Isn't there a glassblower's tools proficiency?
There
you can
are.
get?
There is. Yeah.
Okay, we should get those.
Just blow sand or blow glass. That's awesome. Campaign turns
Turn
into
the
economic
entire
management.
desert to glass.
Shit. I mean, that did happen once, I think. I guess we should head back, and I plant my staff of adorning in the ground and start using it as a hiking stick.
this ancient golden relic buried into the sand. It's that's awesome. All right, so you guys make your way outward. I'm assuming just back towards Caravan.
Yeah.
Based off of Taiba being in her familiar or favorite terrain and being a ranger in general, you guys have no issue in terms of getting lost. In fact, I don't think you can get lost unless by magical means. So you easily enough start making your way towards the direction of Caravan, which would lie northwest to your current position. You continue for a bit, but the sun does eventually set, or more so, I guess, a loon begins to cover the two suns as night does come fairly quickly upon you all after leaving this tomb. You bed down for the evening. Are you guys taking watches? Are you just kind of doing your thing?
I could probably take one watch or something.
I'm gonna take the last watch because I feel like that's when something's gonna happen.
Alright, I'll take the
No.
first watch.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I can take second then. My bad.
I'll take the watch when it's like, I guess the darkest. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you'll
So-
take like the middle-ish.
Yeah.
All right, so for first watch, Gauntlet, second Guy, third Taiba, fourth Ravagern. All right. So you all find some sleep, and it's at this point that your guys' level 3 abilities would technically take hold. Gauntlet, as you kind of sit and watch, you take some time to meditate, and you feel the heat inside of your chest. It's grown, but it's different. Initially, it was a basin within your stomach, but now a second pool resides between your shoulder blades by your back. You're not blessed with magic, you don't have a conduit, but still you conjured great powers utilizing something different. This energy, this ki, this heat, you realize, is more than just a gift from the speaker. It's a spark from the speaker's mighty flame, and this flame grows within you and you harness this heat. And as you kind of sit, your fists together as you meditate, still eyes open as you survey the surrounding passively, you feel this heat grow, and it begins to kind of envelop your person. And it's comforting. And you feel like there's a lot more that you can get from it as you continue to work.
Ooh. Hell
Um,
yeah.
Nothing happens during your watch, and it passes peacefully. Second was Guy. As you are kind of nudged awake by Gauntlet, you take up watch. And while the party sleeps, you work. Your craft is excellent now, yes, but imperfect still. You craft speeches and performances, your conduit glowing with unconscious effort as pen scratches the page. Something guides your hand. Nothing visible, but a fine force maneuvers your genius. It perplexes you briefly, but finally you have it. The next scheme, the next performance, the next arc of Guy Jide is ready for the stage. And as you've crafted this speech, your spells follow suit, as your bardic ability increases evermore. All right. You go back to sleep, and Taiba takes it up as the night has grown darkest, the eclipsing of the two suns now at its peak. And Taiba, your watch passes slowly. You kind of think a little bit, and you woke up from nightmares, terrible nightmares of your past. You sat in this nightmare, crouched and hidden in the back of a wagon, stopped within the frigid cold of the desert night, not so dissimilar from what is today, as the sounds of clashing steel and the cries of agony are heard from outside. You hold a small dagger to your chest, half standing in a crouch, and ready yourself to pounce, the shadows enveloping you. The night of your first kill was a very, very memorable one, and you don't remember the man's face, just his cries of anguish. You don't remember where you were, just the feeling of the blade piercing his neck repeatedly. You forgot this moment for a while, but now the void is filled, and the heat of yesterday is replaced with the cold of yesteryear. You rethink about this experience and learn from it a bit more directly. You feel like the shadows might be a bit more of a comforting place than it was so long ago. And you channel that power, and your abilities as a huntswoman and as a killer are enhanced. Your watch, as you kind of slink in the shadows around the camp, keeping away from the fire's light, eventually subsides uneventful, and you return to sleep after waking Ravagern. Ravagern, man, you got that itch.
Sit directly in the fire's light.
Yeah, it's bright and it's burning, and you got a bit of a headache. You got that itch again. You feel kind of slightly sick and off base, and the world feels kind of foggy. And, yeah.
Just last night, it's getting so bad.
Yeah.
Shit.
Addiction's continuing. You have a little bit of a loss left, I'm assuming.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
You kind of sit and chill.
Actually, do I? Oh, I do. I do
think you
have
a
one.
dose.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's bad. Like, you're kind of shaking a little bit. Everything just feels really off, and you partake. And you realize immediately you took a little bit too much on accident. You feel hot. Sweat drips from your brow, and your breath glands burn uncontrollably as smoke and sparks emanate. Oh my god. Emanate, that word, thank you. From your mouth and nose. More flame. More flame. More flame. It grows larger and takes form, humanoid yet draconic, as a dragonborn man composed of living sparks in flame appears before you. It turns to face you, its figure large and imposing, hunched slightly as it speaks. What? The fuck am I? The fuck are you? And this figure kind of glares at you, still embodied, composed of this flame as it glances down at you. You don't know if you're tripping, but this is weird.
How are you doing?
Yeah, cool. He's not really paying attention to you so much. He's just looking around at the space he's in and kind of glancing at you quizzically. Doing good. Kind of taps his chest, and you watch as his hand kind of goes through his torso, and he seems more confused. Did you do this? This your thing?
I hold up the halas and I say, I wouldn't expect it to exist for very long, is all I'll say.
Is that a spice? Is that like a flower? You watch as the flame moves a little bit towards you and starts kind of peering a little bit quizzically at this bag of drugs.
It's spice that makes me see shit like you. Yeah. Well, I didn't mean it like that. Hold on.
That's actually just kind of rude.
Alright. Is this some sort of flashback to my past or something? Who are you?
My name's Ruvajov. Who are you?
Ah, shit. Ravagern.
Is this my name? Is this a weird parody thing going on? I'm confused. I'm really confused.
I don't know what part of my brain this is emulating, but I don't fucking like it.
It's real. To me, you're the hallucination here, you know? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Aiden, I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is the thing that isn't the emirate?
The Kingdom of Alag.
There you go. I'm terrible with faction names.
It's alright.
Alright, so the erudite dominion. Is that what you know? I'm kidding.
Fuck you. No one else gets that. No one else gets that.
That's true. That's a very niche joke. Okay. The Kingdom of Alag. Does that ring a bell to you?
Yeah. I was basically second in command for a bit. So what does it mean to you?
It's my home. I lived in a nearby village that was taken over by the Emirate. Are you dead?
He kind of like he like squints a little bit. Ah. Ye-
If you were second in command and you were a red dragonborn, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you're dead.
Probably. Is Raja around?
That's my mother's name, right?
No.
Are you
Kidding me? Raja the Red King, is he around?
Oh yeah. Um. Well, I mean, if he was, I probably wouldn't be living here.
What what year is it right now?
I don't remember, to be honest with you, right now.
That's fair enough. Okay, so you're tripping balls, and okay. Cool.
Strange though. I didn't know this.
I'm just confused.
I didn't know this could contact me with ghosts of my past or anything like that. I've just seen horrible visions of dragons and war and such.
All right. So how's your day going? I'm deeply confused by what the fuck's going on.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to help you with here.
I don't know
All
what
right?
you want me to do. I feel like I'm stuck. I don't feel like we're going in circles, you know? Okay.
So you don't even. Okay, hold on. I have to clarify something here.
Yeah.
How recently did you die in your mind?
Like not yesterday, but also not before or after yesterday. You know?
Okay, I
like
got
it's
you.
kind of nebulous. I don't.
How would you feel if we're in the Emirate right now?
Why are we in the Emirate? Why are we here? What are we doing?
The Alaga is not doing great right now.
What the fuck happened?
Well, listen, my village got raided. I left when I needed to. But you know, my crew here, we don't like the Emirate very much.
Where are we in relation to Zujaj?
Good fucking question.
You make a history check.
Okay.
It's Ravager's pop quiz.
This is.
Fuck. Oh, it's teetered on a 20.
I saw it.
Teetered on a...
I saw it.
Wow.
It's probably a food. It's probably a type of food.
I assume you could find some in the markets. Pretty cheap.
I gonna take that as a no. Okay. Well. Cool. This is I don't know what to do. Can I you watch as he kind of tenses a little bit, and you watch as the flames kind of sputter a little bit. He's like, okay, I don't know if I go away if I die, but I think I can go away. I think you can just disappear.
You really, you have a lack of confidence for somebody who is second in command of the kingdom.
This is all new. You know, killing people, that's what I did. You know, I killed people, organized people to go kill people.
Yeah,
Dying wasn't really on, the memo.
I wouldn't know anything about that personally. I've never killed anybody in my entire life.
You're definitely not my kid. Okay. You watch as he kind of rubs his face a little bit. I'm just, this is an experiment. I'm just gonna, and you watch as the flames sputter a little bit and begin to die down. I'm just gonna go.
I'll see him. I'll see you in my next dose, buddy.
Ah! He disappears.
The speaker speaks through Gauntlet and he shits his pants in the bed.
The smell of rhino shit emanates throughout the camp.
I freaking put the blood down and I just go, God, and lie down.
Yeah, the trip was not painful but weird. It was a weird trip. And eventually the sun the suns appear once more, and the day is upon you. You guys continue walking for a bit throughout this second day of travel. Khalil's keeping pretty quiet. And he's kind of walking behind the group, and you see he's looking off in a direction towards the southeast.
Khalil, why are you so quiet today?
A wormhole opens up and he gets devoured.
I'm writing him out. Just give me a sec. I don't. I think he's calling me. I just don't know why now. It hasn't even been that long.
Next lover.
Something like that. Oh man, I. He shakes his head again. Oh fuck. He looks scared, like deathly scared. And
buddy,
yeah,
please
yeah.
tell me to touch any of my stash.
I'm not. That's not my thing. I think Zahek's calling me.
Zahek is calling you?
Yeah. He's
That was a pun. But continue.
yeah. He's a.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He's a dragon. Lives a few hundred miles in a couple. He shakes his head again. He lives a ways away in an oasis. You know how I said I was like deep in the red, and how like the debt that you and Gauntlet owe is like kind of small. He's why I'm in the red.
So what do you need to get back to him? What are you planning?
He takes out a gold piece. He's like, you know this? You know one of these guys?
Yeah.
Like 50,000 of those.
You have 50,000 of those?
No, that's what I owe Zahek.
So what are you planning to do? Work it off?
No, I intended at least to pay it out and to get this dragon off my ass, but I really don't have that much money. I really do not have that much money. He's calling me now. He says that he needs something. Being irritatingly vague, but shit. He kind of reaches into a pouch and pulls out a small sack of coin, and he hands it to you, Ravagern. And he says, "You know, I have like 250 gold pieces on me. A difference of 100's barely anything to this guy, and it's barely anything to my debt. I think I need to go."
Isn't there like crime evidence you had?
Crime evidence?
I thought you picked some shit up from the dudes in the house.
Pick some shit up from the dudes in the. I mean, some money, not. I don't
Okay. Well, if you want to go be his bitch, be my guest.
Well, it's either that or Caravan gets attacked by an ancient white dragon, so, you know, I mean, my odds are better over there, I think, just because I wouldn't get caught up in the mess. Getting a dragon on your bad side is never a good thing, so...
Okay, well, meet us back here when you're done. Well, not here, in Caravan.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just, you know, you have ways of acquiring large funds. I think you'll be fine.
I did. I'm not sure how far that goes, especially in the desert, but yeah.
Well,
if you want to
be safe, buddy.
Yeah.
What?
If you wanna find him, I guess he's real far southeast of here, couple hundred miles. So if you're interested, pay your old buddy a visit.
All right. I give him like a pat on the back. Take care, old pal.
You too, and good luck with your government takeover.
Fuck yeah.
He
Thanks.
turns around and kind of waves as he walks off into the desert. The bits of dust and sand kind of blowing around behind him as he begins to disappear into the distance.
That dude was weird.
A little racist, yes.
Director
No, only the
I don't know
furry
how to-
remain.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah, it's just like he's walking away. It's Khalil. I needed a reason to get. He's gone. Check mark.
I throw my battle axe.
Spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, well, I just figured this was a better narrative
As he's
way
walking,
to do it.
as he's walking away, a purple worm bursts from the ground.
Yeah, he gets fucking chomped in and swallowed. Nah. Khalil will still be like a character. He'll be around if you ever want to go find this Oasis Dragon guy. But yeah, he's out. So you guys continue walking. It's crazy. The road home is easy, with Taiba guiding you all through the familiar desert sheet. After a few uneventful days, you eventually make your way past the charred remains of the dead merchant's cart and back to the black obsidian obelisk. And on approach, you notice that the black stone pyramid sticks further out of the ground, about 3 feet. and you watch as it slowly spins and sinks into the earth as you walk towards it.
Okay.
Do
I'm
you
gonna-
guys?
I cut out for like 30 seconds. What'd you say?
You guys are walking, you approach the obelisk again, and you watch as it's sticking about 3 feet out of the ground and slowly spins and sinks back in. As
I'm
you approach.
gonna run over to it and try to pull it back out.
Alright, you
Or,
sprint
hold,
over.
or at the very least, hold on to it.
Are you fucking kidding?
Alright, so you rush over. Go ahead and make an athletics check. As you do approach it, it's probably about like 1.5 feet out of the ground as you get there.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh my god, really?
Wow, today is not your day. Holy
No.
shit. You
3323.
grab it and it just slips out of your grasp and sinks until only the top portion of it is visible and the topmost portions of the inscriptions on the side.
Shit, that thing's heavy. What do we? What the fuck could this possibly? Is this related to the guy we killed?
I'm feeling particularly connected to the speaker today, so perhaps I can consult him.
Yeah, it could be something to do with the speaker. I say directly into the obsidian surface.
Yeah.
It does not move.
Fuck.
Can I try? If I bring the ball out, will it do anything?
The ball, you hold it out. The, obelisk does not move.
Tis a ball.
Tis a ball.
It's obsidian stone in the obelisk.
That's true.
I don't know.
What does the ball say?
I can read it out again if you want.
Can you copy and paste it?
Yeah, that's better. That's a better idea.
Yeah, last time you read it out, I was like scrambling to type everything down. I missed like half the stuff.
Yeah, because I'm gonna forget.
What the fuck? What is
it's-
happening with my internet right now?
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
That's what it says. I put it in Tavern Talk and in the chat, in case you, you want.
Okay. Okay,
What
now
is
it's
this?
good.
Is this on the obelisk?
Yeah, this is what the obelisk says, and the person who says it sounds exhausted and tired. A male figure, in all likelihood, deep but tired.
I was hoping to bring it back so maybe someone at like a library would know what it's trying to say.
Maybe, or the guy that we got the quest from. Not the quest. The assignment from. I don't know if they'd be called quests in World.
Probably not.
Okay.
How come you even read this?
It's not reading, it's spoken out loud.
as watch.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you ever
You're
want to,
right.
like, touch it and, like, read it again or listen to it, that's what it says.
This event, the word dubbed the Founding, is one that may spell our end. Perhaps our beginning.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Okay.
And the Messiah, red skin.
Love me some white Jesus.
And their name
Whoa.
was Tonto. Okay. You want to try doing your ritual, guy?
A ritual? What?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I know plenty of
Fuck,
ritual.
I meant Gauntlet, but you can do it too.
I'll do a part in the ritual.
Alright, so you guys are both praying to the speaker, or what are you doing? Any particular
let's
spell that you're
do it.
casting?
Sure.
Alright, make both of you make religion checks.
Yeah, I don't really have a spell that lets me talk to God just
That
yet.
makes
Yeah, it's a
sense.
5th level spell, I think, which is Whoa!
Wow.
Yankee with no brim.
Holy
That's a classic, actually classic. Alright, so Guy, you just kinda like, you like sit on the ground. Guy, you sit on the ground, just like put your fists together and just start humming. You don't really feel anything. Gauntlet, you reach forward and kneel and place a hand on top of this obelisk. And you kind of focus. And the wind you feel begins to kind of pick up around you. The sand and dust kind of swirls about for a moment. You get this vision of three things, 3 items. Not necessary to raise the obelisk, but what the obelisk tells you. And you don't know when it's revealed, but it's... You kind of think for a little bit. It has something to do with the passage of time. Time is what raises this obelisk.
Maybe. Oh, no, never mind, never mind. I'm sorry. But, okay.
Time is the only thing, is the key to this obelisk.
Maybe it.
Maybe if we sit around and watch it all day, it'll start raising again.
What would that accomplish?
Wait, what time is it? Like, what time does it look like?
It's starting to come to. Actually, no. Night would have just ended. It's like early-ish morning at this point.
So, like, dawn?
Yeah, like pretty early dawn.
Maybe it, like, raises during dawn or dusk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll say. I don't even know who would make this check. Gauntlet and Taiba, sure. Go ahead and make nature checks.
Okay.
I think that makes sense. As you like kind of think about like time, passage of time, and it's
Another nat 20, baby. Come on. All right, 10.
16. So Tabby, kind of think for a minute. It's the first of a month. It's the first of the month today.
The first of the month.
I did make a calendar, which is kind of stupid. Currently, and I need to go back to this, and I know my number is wrong currently. It's the beginning of the last month of the year. It's the beginning of Thaman, which is when the whoops, I totally just actually fucked up this entire calendar, and then I look at it again. Yeah, it's the first of Thaman today.
Do we have a calendar to, like, reference?
If you go to Common Knowledge, it should be in there.
Okay.
It is the first of the month, so maybe that has something to do with it. Like
You
maybe
said the first of the month of the wait.
First, it's the first day of the last month of the year.
Okay. Shit.
So that's what it is currently, or that's what's inscribed on the obsidian?
That is what it is currently. That is today.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the markings on the obsidian and see if it like has like tally marks or something.
You look on the side. It's not really comprehensible. Like there's nothing particular.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're wasting our time. This thing looks like I don't know, some ancient artifact made like a clock. Like, I don't know.
Perhaps it is to signal, like, New Year.
I don't know who the fuck put it here, but, you know. Let me stand back.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to open up anytime soon anyways.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, you guys continue back towards Caravan, the obelisk now behind you, and after a couple more days' travel, you see the familiar city gates before you, crowded with the expected hustle and bustle of the Emirates Lane. Armed to the teeth with brass guard foot soldiers and mages manning the towers and walls, you walk towards the gates. And, of course, one of the brass guards spots you, Ravager, and marches his way through the crowd. And he says, "I'm going to need to search you. Random inspection."
No thank you.
It's not up for debate, unfortunately.
You
I
can
think-
search me instead. We're in the same group anyways.
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck.
Persuade the racist. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Go!
He-
Persuaded.
He kind of looks at you and squints his eyes at Ravager and looks at the lot of you. You can come in. No search necessary. And he like steps back, looking at you suspiciously, but kind of like nodding a little bit, like kind of nodding as he walks back towards his station.
Taiba, that is amazing. That is the easiest I have ever seen anybody stop and frisk. I mean, like, you would think that'd make it like more suspicious, but it just worked.
I don't really deal with lots of that type of stuff, but lots of times people seem to listen to me, so
Maybe that's what makes you seem inconspicuous.
I don't have
Valuable.
much to hide.
True, you're a valuable asset in that sense. Well, actually, I think anyone but me doesn't have much to hide. So I'm the. Anyways, let's continue.
All right.
I
You walk past
don't
the.
like what you're implying.
What?
All right, Mr. Anarchist.
Everything has a purpose. You walk past the entry gates and immediately you feel that something is off. The Emirates Lane is super congested, much more than normal, with halted foot traffic. And you push past the crowd a bit and notice the grisly cause for the inaction, as a familiar gnomish body hangs crucified to the side of the bridge that runs over the road, daggers embedded across his wrists and ankles. His shirt is off, revealing a bare torso with a disemboweling gash across his stomach and a symbol, a very familiar symbol, carved into his chest. The symbol of the Even Race. You notice a couple brass guard have begun to take Al-Madur down, but are struggling to get a good angle to work with. And you watch as the crowd around is just staring at this body, some gasping in awe and moving away quickly, trying not to look at this grisly sight too much. You see his intestines are kind of tied around his body a little bit, as they are not dragging down into the crowd. It is a grisly sight. Your payment is also hanging on the wall in the form of this man.
Wait, what? Can I try and like
Wait.
remember what the sign on him is? Like, there's something.
It's nothing to worry about.
Make a history check. Let's say a history check. 12. I mean, it's familiar to you just because you saw Ravagern carry a dagger with it. When that one that you took from the Tahia home back in I think session 1 or 2. That is the symbol of the Eben Wraiths for certain.
Even Wraiths.
I mean, talk shit, get hit, right? I mean, like, I hope they don't have the map now, but...
Why would they go after some random crazy guy?
Well, that wasn't some random crazy guy. We don't have a den anymore.
What? No, this is Al-Madur. This is the person who told you about the tomb.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
the guy's dead?
You
Yeah, that
confused
guy.
me with the payment thing. I got confused.
Yeah, I mean, he is your payment, if that makes sense. That was supposed to be like a stupid... Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm bad with names.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Al-Madur was the gnomish guy who was like kind of schizophrenic and insane in the tavern.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, alright.
What's
Well,
the purpose of this?
to fuck us over, I guess? Either way,
I don't know.
if the... Okay. So we don't have a payment anymore, really, because they're probably going to take that gold as, part of the investigation?
Hmm.
I mean, besides us, why would they just like hang him here for everyone else to see? Did he have a problem with them?
I think it's just to piss us off or lure us into something. I mean, they probably aren't happy with us for what we did at the theater. Which I forgot also the name of.
The Cackle Dome.
Yes, there we go.
Taiba, as you're kind of like looking at this and just surveying the area, you with your high passive perception, you see a figure, just briefly, in an alleyway, wearing a white mask, a dark cowl over their body. Just kind of stand there for a minute looking at you, and then as a person walks in front of you blocking your vision, they disappear. You specifically have the intense feeling of being watched.
I think someone's watching us.
Where?
I saw someone in that alleyway with a mask, but they disappeared.
Okay.
Hey, you want to sprint over, Ravagern?
Yeah, let's go over.
Yeah,
All right, we're
Charge.
all full speed, charging through.
All right, you charge
Yeah.
through, like pushing people of the crowd just aside, people staring at the dead body of your employer, as you just push through and rush. The alleyway is empty. You don't see any figure. It does like continue. The alleyway it's not a dead end alley. It does continue into other portions of the town, but this particular alleyway is empty.
Taiba, can you track their scent?
Wait, I have like 10 different abilities. I wonder if any of these work.
No, it's a terrible class. I
Oh,
wouldn't
wait.
give
You have primeval awareness at this level, I think.
Oh, yeah. Can I use that?
Sure. You go ahead and let's say, can you drag it into chat? Because I actually don't know what it does. I don't remember. You expend a
That's not
spell
that good.
slot and like in a 60-foot radius or something. Just kidding, 6-mile radius. Because you're in your favorite terrain, I would say for sure. Also, a mile covers most of Caravan, anyways. You sense whether the following aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiend, undead. Oh my god. Suture doesn't reveal the creature's location or number. Ooh. You sense a heavy elemental presence.
Do I know where, like, a general direction?
It doesn't reveal the creature's location or number, but I would say I'd give you a direction. To your, from the Emirates Lane, which is the main, like, kind of road that leads to the bazaar on the map, to the right of you, on the eastern side of Caravan.
I'm going to, like, point that way, and I can feel something weird coming from that side of the town.
Let's go!
Yeah, sprint over there.
All right, you begin running. Where are you guys running to?
Wherever Tide was going, I'm in their lead.
Yeah. Go. I'd say make a survival check. It's a bit. I mean, it's kind of ambiguous as to where exactly this location is.
All of us?
Just Taiba.
Oh, okay.
She's the one who has any kind of like semblance as to where the thing may be. 11. It's somewhere to the east. You just continue running. You would probably. I mean, like, there's not anywhere specific that you'd know to go. You'd just be kind of running eastward. You don't see anyone. You don't feel anyone watching you beyond that. As you've left the Emirates Lane, that feeling of being watched has left. It's just, it's just a town. Nothing around, really.
Do we still, wait, crap, I need to find the map. Crap.
Oh, yeah, here. Boop.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So it's just the general eastern side, right?
Yeah, general eastern side.
Never eat. Okay.
Would I, like, know any, like, big land, like, places in the eastern side, or?
Let's see. You would know. There's a library, which is that kind of blocky, rectangular building. There's a mosque. The Mosque of the Order of the Dead, specifically, which is that kind of bluish building up here. There is the Mumtaz Market, which is right here. This kind of squat building. It's just a big, single building with a number of shops kind of built around it. This is where, I guess you wouldn't know this, but Ravager and I think Guy were here, and like talked to some orcish lady who knew Ravager's like code name. Beyond that, there's the butchery, which is down this way, in that kind of corner. There's the
Wasn't the orcish lady at the butchery?
Different kind of butchery. The butchery is the barrel butchers. There's a butcher in the Mumtaz Market.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. Did not think that would be confusing, but it totally could be. There's the Zaratan, which is that tavern right there, and then there's the Brass Guard Garrison, which is the large kind of castle-looking building closest to the wall entrance.
Should we look at people who might be like involved in crime, or do you think this might just be some random weird essence?
I mean, I'm not sure. The dude I was following had a weird mask on and stuff. And it's not really usual to feel something like that inside of a town, so.
You think it has to do with the old followers, like in the temple?
We could try to go to the mosque and see if they know anything.
It's gotta. The Evan race were at least paid to be involved, so they have some level there. Yeah, I guess we should go check out the mosque. You have a good point.
All right. You make your way to.
Oh, sorry. Wait, who are the Ebon Wraiths again?
You would know the name pretty, like, not intimately, but pretty well. They are a crime organization. They specialize in general banditry. They do some, like, kind of espionage adjacent things, like you've heard of deals with nobles that have gone awry. A little bit of drug dealing, not a ton. But they're just kind of giant assholes, really. Like a lot. Like
Were they the ones at the Cackle Dome, or
yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So you make your way to the Order of the Dead's mosque. Quickly just kind of like weaving through the town. Give me but a moment to find that. you guys run for a little bit, and the path through the city is crowded as usual. But eventually you do make your way towards this mosque. It's a large structure, elegant, regal as any other order's mosque would be. But you do see iconography of skulls and bones and death and decay. You see, along with this, signs of rebirth, almost like a reincarnation sort of thing, although that is not a confirmed theory by any means. You see iconography of phoenixes rising from ash, just a number of different symbols of death and rebirth. The Order of Death is just as much about life as it is death. You enter through the front doors, and you see a fair enough looking worship area. You see a large area, not so dissimilar to the ruined temple of Batet. A large worship hall filled with mats, a little mudroom that you enter through to set your shoes when you enter as well. There's a receptionist at the front, a human man with a long white beard, really thick glasses, balding head. And you can see past him into the worship hall. There's a small ceremony going on, a sermon of some kind. You hear a person speaking about one thing or another relating to death and rebirth.
This rebirth stuff seems neat. Seems like that's all you guys are about.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yeah.
Sort of. We're here to ensure that people, souls who leave the mortal coil, don't leave behind similar sentiments as they would have passed with. In short, we attend to the living so that the dead may leave freely. That is our main purpose, but in order to give people solace, we give people thoughts of rebirth, that with death comes the rebirth of their persona in the ideals of the living, in a sense.
Are
you here for this? Oh.
Well, no. You saw the guy hanging in the center of town?
Yes, a tragedy. It's the news has spread quickly. The imam is currently giving a sermon, a ceremony regarding the event.
Is there perhaps a way you can allow these souls that have departed to speak?
We have our methods, but you would have to speak to the imam. He's currently giving a sermon, but he'll be done shortly, I think.
That sounds beautiful.
All right.
Thank you.
If you wish to observe, you may, but you may also sit here and wait. Up to you.
Oh, I kind of want to participate in the sermon a little bit, just listen to like what's going on.
Yeah. You enter the worship hall. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll enter with him.
Yeah, I'll enter.
All right. Where the fuck was that? Uh-oh. That's fine. You make your way into the worship hall. Again, very large, regal-looking structure. You see, on a raised platform at the end of it, a horrific-looking figure, hunched, bird-like, covered in ash-gray feathers. You see this... You almost thought it was a Kenku at first, but it's really different. As you can see, the hunch in their back rises far above their head, which sits square in between their shoulders, just over the chest. As this bird-like creature begins to talk about love and compassion for the dead, and the idea is that a person who dies, that's not the end of things. As far as people are aware, and as far as planar research suggests, an afterlife is more or less confirmed, and that this person is, though maybe tortured in the material realm, finding some sort of salvation outside of their material bindings. And a number of people who seem to have either been close to Almadur or just witnessed the event in some way or another seem to find some solace in that, and they return the prayers, and the ceremony continues. Do you wish to do anything, Gauntlet?
I guess I'll... nothing in particular, I guess. Just listen in on the sermon.
Yeah. Eventually, the speaking stops and people begin to leave. And this creature, this bird-like man, the imam of this particular order, begins to kind of like put their papers away and just kind of tend to the people who are kind of nearby. And eventually he sees you all kind of waiting and kind of gives a wave to the last remaining person and walks his way over, this hunched bird-like figure wearing these nice little vestments. And he says, hello, are you here for any particular purpose? I'm sorry to say, but my sermon just ended.
Yes, it was a very nice sermon of you,
Thank you.
but there is a pressing matter at hand. You are aware of, what's his name again? Al-Majar?
Almadur?
Al-Madar.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm very aware. He was not one of our followers necessarily, but he stuck by every now and then. He was more of a studious sort, as I remember, but we were not so close, him and I. Were you a friend of his or something?
Well, not so much friends as we were acquaintances.
Oh, I'm sorry to
More
hear
so.
that. Well, if you need any assistance with dealing with that, you know where to find me.
Well, we do actually. I was wondering if you knew where he was when he died, or if you knew anybody who knew him closely.
He was a lonely man as far as I could tell. Lived on his own. He was a studious man, but a bit lonely, I think.
It's just that he was executed after we took a job from him. So I'm wondering if.
Oh,
if
are you part of the butchery?
No.
That-
Yes, we are.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like not like we're not like staff members or anything. Do you want to show him the paper?
Yes. I guess we get out the paper.
All right.
Show him.
Yeah, you show him
I
the
kind of
paper.
forgot what the butchery was. Not gonna lie, I thought it was like the butcher. I'm fucking stupid.
That's kind of on me. The names are a little similar.
Yeah.
Very similar. He kind of like looks over the paper and reads it. Well, I'm not certain. This does appear to be genuine. I never doubted it, but I was not aware of this temple, or I knew he was Sikh. That much was certain, but beyond that, I don't know much.
Do you think you could allow us to speak to him?
I see. I have the capability to do so, yes, but he kind of thinks for a moment. I will allow it, but I need something in exchange. If you are members of the butchery, then maybe you have already been informed of the issues going on with the graveyard. We, as the Order of Death, tend to the graveyard, and recently we've been seeing some disturbances with the graves, and some people have seen large worm-like creatures emerging from the catacombs. If I will do this thing for you, and I believe that you all have good purposes in asking this, but I want to make sure that these purposes are placed in good virtue.
You have my word. Hand to speaker. I'm gonna raise my hand and that kind of shit.
Yeah, he mimics the pose as well. Alright, well, the graveyard lies just northeast of town, just outside the speaker's garden. So,
Can we speak with them first?
make a persuasion check.
Okay. There we go. Oh,
Okay. I will allow it, but you must give me your word that you will do this thing for our order.
Yes.
we already have the paper for the job. I'm a mercenary. I do what I do for the
Oh.
reward.
That is coincidental. Well, in any case, and he gives out a curt whistle, and you see the receptionist kind of walk forward. Yes, sir. Could you go retrieve the body of Almadur from the bridge? Tell the brass guard that I sent you. And the receptionist kind of looks quizzically at him, at the lot of you, gives a slow nod, and walks out. And the imam says, well, just give him a moment and we will be able to get the ceremony underway.
Also, this isn't related to this, but I felt a strange aura coming from the east side of the town. Do you think that could be coming from the graveyard?
The creatures that we saw, I don't know. Potentially. I don't know what you sensed, but
Wait, this is out of character, but like, in like an in character sense, when like, I don't know, when the ranger uses it, are they just like, this smells like an element?
You take in a lot of the senses around you and then extend past them is kind of my thought. Like you close your eyes for a minute and just like extend your vision essentially over an area.
Okay, so I wouldn't know what it was.
You like fucking Matrix that shit. You like.
You would tell you the monster type, right?
Yeah, it does. So you would know it's elemental in nature. But beyond that, not too much.
Okay. Yeah, it felt kind of like an elemental, but I'm not sure if those worm things are that.
I do not think they lie beyond the planes. No, I don't think they are elemental in nature. I don't. I can't say for certain though. I have not gone personally to inspect. Eventually, the corpse is brought in. You see a number of brass guard coming in, holding the dead body of Almadur. His intestines kind of like stuffed back into his stomach. You can see the bulging and the uneven shaping of it, as his body is carefully laid down on the ground before you. And at this point, the bird-like man begins to take out some incense, light them, place them around, and begin a ritual. And as he's going, he says, "As a note, you get 3 questions." Wait, that might not be right. I believe it's 3. Oh, sorry, 5 questions. We got it. It's been a while since I've cast this spell. You have 5 questions to ask this. But know that if Almadur wishes, he does not need to give a entirely truthful response.
I asked for infinite questions.
It's not a genie. But
Fuck.
that's pretty good. Eventually, as the incense kind of, the smell and the smoke of it rises around, you watch as he almost seems to grab it and pull it down into the mouth and nose of Almadur, and the body takes a sharp intake of breath, and the Imam silently kind of gestures for you to ask your questions.
No, we should use these questions wisely, yes?
Maybe we should all ask one question.
Well, there's 4 of us.
Yeah, then the
Yeah.
5th is I don't know.
Fifth, maybe a question that is a follow-up question.
Right,
I guess.
right.
Okay, so, Guy, you start.
Well, first, how did you die?
Oh shit, let me get that piece of paper out. Fuck. The breath kind of moves its way into his lungs, the smoke coming as well, and he says, "The night after we met, I was ambushed."
Ambushed.
Alright,
No questions, you know?
Taiba, how about you?
Did you have any relations with the Ebon Wraiths?
Not until they killed me.
Did they say anything to you, or you heard them say anything? Like what? Like, I guess I'll narrow it down to one question. What did they say when they were around you?
Very little. They only asked me questions as they tortured me.
All right, well, that's a half answer, but I'll take it.
Think.
Yeah.
Sorry,
is it
someone
is
came
it
into my room.
Is it okay if I use the follow-up real quick?
Oh, yeah. Well, what
You're
would you
gonna
ask?
use it to ask him about the questioning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead.
What questions did they ask?
He takes a very sharp intake of breath. It was about you. How I met you. What you wanted. I told them everything.
All right. Gauntlet.
This is the last one, by the way.
Yeah. Alright, okay. Let me think this out wisely.
You could tell him about the temple too. Put him at ease.
What? Like,
His job.
I'm like
It's not
deciding
useful,
between three questions here.
Does informing him
thinking?
something?
Yeah.
Does informing him of something like count as a question, or can we just
Oh,
say?
true.
I would allow that you can do it. And the imam says next to you, know that this is but a mockery of his former self. His soul is not there. He will not retain the information.
Oh
Never
shit!
mind, I guess. Wow.
He is but a husk.
Oh,
What do you
I don't
think of
know.
them? Well, what's going through? What's going
Alright.
through your mind?
you want me to say this like out of character? Like, all right, so
So you guys can like talk about it before you ask
We can
it to him.
discuss. Yeah.
all right, so I got like three questions. One is like, who? I mean, like, do you remember anyone specific that killed you?
Mhm.
Is one of them. Second
Probably-
is
I think they were probably wearing masks.
Yeah. True.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Two.
Mhm.
Would I think did Ty already ask like what relation they had to the
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
relation he
we
had to
didn't
okay.
know them until
Yeah.
they came for him.
So then my second question would be like what did you tell them about Ravager?
Okay, that would work.
Yeah,
that's good.
or three. Like how do you know Ravager, I guess.
Well, we know that we just met like a day ago, so
Yeah,
so-
I'm not sure.
I think the one about asking what he told
Yeah.
them would be good.
Yeah, I'll just ask him that then.
I told them that you were butchers. I told them that you were just simple mercenaries. I told them what I knew. And the smoke leaves his body and through his mouth
Thank
and
you.
nose. And the body falls limp once more, the jaw no longer moving. And the imam you watch as he makes some gestures with his hands, and he watches the body's cleaned slightly. The wounds still remain, but the dirt and grime and sweat and the residual dried blood is wiped clean. And the imam says, take him to be buried. And the breast guard and his assistant kind of like take up the body and begin
Well,
walking him out.
actually, we're on our way to the graveyard anyways. If you want.
Oh, that would. If you intend to do that now, then you may accompany the breast guard as they bury the body.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
The imam kind of like wipes off his hands a little bit, and begins walking back into the temple as you guys make your way north to the graveyard. Yeah, I mean you just follow the breast guard and the assistant as they make their way out.
Can I feel anything? Sorry.
Yeah. You go ahead and use your primeval awareness. You go ahead and expend another spell slot if you wish to do that. I'm assuming that's what you're
Wait.
doing, right?
Oh crap! It's okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it's been
It's
a while.
okay.
Okay.
It's a dog ability. It's really bad.
It's really unfortunately like not good. But I still think it's neat. You guys that's not the right thing. There's a lot of shit in front of me. Okay, there we go. Oof. You make your way out towards the graveyard, eventually leaving through the northern gate of Caravan and out through the Speaker's Garden. The brilliant Lake Cerulean in front of you, and you kind of like look out over this water again. And you forget where you heard it, but someone definitely told you about a monastery that exists within the lake, known as the Amber Spirit. And you kind of look out and see across the water, on a small island, almost mountainous looking, as you see tall, craggulous rocks rising upward, a temple, a gorgeous-looking temple, with stairs that wrap around this mountainous island with a monastery on top, lovely-looking garden as well. Hard to see the details of it from this distance, but there's definitely something out there. And as you walk past, kind of observing this at a glance, you eventually make your way to the graveyard. The graveyard is a large one, spanning for what looks like several miles as it crosses over the countryside. Many hundreds of generations of people that might have existed in this place, now buried long ago, now having been buried. And you watch as they take Almadir out to an unmarked grave and begin to start shoveling the dirt away in the middle of this midday heat. And as they continue to dig, you kind of like look around for a bit. You see many of the graves that are standing upright and tall with stone heads, with their round stone headstones. And you also notice that a number of the graves around have been disturbed. You see some of the dirt has been moved, some of the dust has been trampled through and looks uneven. You also see towards the side a kind of blocky entrance down into what you would assume to be the catacombs. A single kind of entryway staircase that leads underground to more dead bodies, you would imagine.
Can I like try making like an investigation or something? Just look around and see if I can like, I don't know. I don't like look around for anything that looks like a elemental or something.
I would say make a general perception check, just like look around and see if you see anything of the sort. 19, I mean, you're damn near certain that that is probably within the city at this point. You kind of look around, nothing in the graveyard reeks of elemental energy. Yeah, no, you don't think there's anything out here like that.
Okay.
Hold on, just an out of character thought, but elementals are usually like rich people, right?
Elementals?
Yeah. Or am I thinking of something else?
I think you're thinking of something else. I don't...
I'm thinking of Ganassi, that's okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Never
okay.
mind.
They are kind of elementals, yeah. That is true. They wouldn't, like, register on Primeval Awareness, by any means. They're, like, kind of elemental, mostly humanoid, is kind
Okay.
of the general feel. But, yeah. Alright.
Alright. Just making sure.
Mhm.
Do you guys think we should look inside the catacombs if we're here already?
I believe it is. I believe we should. Descent. Yeah.
It's pretty fitting, huh? You make your way into the catacombs. Right. You just walk down the stairs, the stone beneath your feet kind of echoing with each footstep as you...
What the fuck? I was muted. I was talking for like a whole minute. All right, continue.
Did you want to say anything?
No, I was just agreeing that we should go into the catacombs, and I was saying that it's safe from the even race and stuff.
Yeah, well, you eventually go down. You hear movement out from beside you. And you look around and you see that the catacombs, it's kind of like the ones in France, really. You see bones kind of put into the walls, skulls and arms and legs, rib cages all sticking out from the side. The eyes of the skull, I guess the eye sockets of the skulls, feel like they bore into you. It's a creepy, pitch black darkness place. Which of you have dark vision? Taiba does. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
don't.
The rest of you are blind.
I think so, yeah.
I don't have it.
All right, yeah. So Taiba, you kind of able to see at least a little bit in total darkness. Kind of glance out around. You will have disadvantage on perception checks. Everyone else is just blind, so they cannot succeed on perception checks based on sight.
Light a torch.
Yeah,
All right, you guys have a torch and a tinderbox.
I got a
Yep.
tinderbox.
All right.
Yep.
You take a torch, you light it, bursting into flames. The area now illuminated around you, no longer blind. As you look around, you see that the catacombs branch off into different passageways. There's a passageway to your right, one that's in front of you that goes into a T intersection. It just kind of wraps and goes in labyrinthine ways, as is the way of a catacomb.
Should we just pick one?
I guess. You sensing anything, Gauntlet? Or Taiba? Any particular direction?
I'm not quite sure what to sense down here exactly. How many tunnels were there, you said?
There's a passageway to your right, and then a T intersection in front of you.
Okay.
I think we should try and not get lost. Should we get like, do you have like a thread or something?
Hey, Here, do we
Those
actually?
Greek myths.
If we have some sort of like ball of thread or silk, I can put it on the staff of adorning and trail it. I think.
Yeah,
Smart.
I'd allow it.
Yes.
Let me look. Painting supplies. No.
Not looking good.
It's not looking good, yeah. I have I have extra. Wait, are the clothes fine? I have clothes that are fine. Are those the ones that I'm wearing right now, or are they extra?
In all likelihood, they're the ones that you are wearing right now.
Well.
You can take off your clothes and just use them as, just like start ripping them apart and use them as thread.
Well.
But
Costume.
what if we like, I still have the fire scales, so you could maybe make a trail with those or something.
Fucking okay.
Sounds so
Oh, it's
valuable.
on Gretel.
Aren't they
That's
valuable? That's crazy.
Wait, is anyone here good at smelling?
Oh, I have excellent smell. Yes.
Maybe I could put a piece of food and then
Actually,
guy could
actually-
smell.
Yeah, just leave
True.
whatever horrible monsters are down here directly to us.
I have keen
Well-
smell.
Can you smell any monsters?
Oh, I can take a sniff right now.
Make a
Nice,
perception check.
sniff.
Yeah. I think you have
Yeah,
advantage because you are a keen smeller. So
I have advantage on wisdom, perception, wisdom, survival, and intelligence that involves smell.
All right, yeah, go for it. Go ahead and make a perception check at advantage.
Epic smelling time.
19? Yeah, you get a good whiff.
A
You
hint of cheese.
you sneeze a little bit as the dust in the area just gets inhaled through your nose. And you kind of like sniff around for a bit. You smell food, and Taiba hasn't put the rations out yet. Like it doesn't smell like cooked food. It smells salty, like salty rations, but from a distance.
Do I know which like direction it would be in?
It's down
Like
the
according to the tunnels.
it's left on the T. It's left on the T intersection.
Did
Okay.
you smell anything, guy?
Yeah, on the see the T intersection up there? On the left of it, there's some like some salty rations. I smell.
Maybe there's someone else down here.
I've
On
got,
their way.
I think I've got a plan. Here, I'm gonna put the staff of adorning. Can I like holster it on my back, like wrap some cloth around it, sort of make it?
I'll allow it. Yeah, you can make like a makeshift sling. I like it.
I want to open my bottle of beer, which would be bigger, my beer or my ale bottle? Probably equal.
Okay. Sure. We'll say ale. Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna tilt it so that it's only like occasionally dripping out tiny little bits of ale.
Oh, that's smart.
Ooh.
That's smart.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that makes some sense. I think that is like, as long as you're like making an effort to slosh a little bit, I'll allow it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll adjust it occasionally, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna walk with that sort of dripping out in the back.
All right. Yeah.
So left.
Yes.
All right, let's go. I'll lead the charge.
All right. Are you guys moving in any particular way? Cautiously, stealthily, quickly?
I'm gonna like stealth behind.
All right. Make a stealth check.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Or stealth.
It's towards the bottom, I think.
I'm just gonna walk.
All right, Taiba, you just kind of like cling to the shadows. I think. Do you have a feature for that? For being like in dark as a Gloomstalker, or am I thinking of a different thing?
That is a thing that Gloomstalkers get. It's really good.
This is like your favorite terrain. Holy shit.
I don't know where it is though.
I will.
While in darkness, you're invisible to any creature that lies on dark vision to see you in darkness.
Okay.
So you're pretty much invisible unless there's a light source directly next to you.
Yeah, as long as you just keep away from the torch, you are invisible, which is kind of nutty. I like that. That's cool. All right, yeah. So you are, for all intents and purposes, fucking out. So you cling to the shadows. The rest of you march forward.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't give a damn.
All right, you keep walking. Ravager, you're taking point. I'm assuming you're towards the front.
Yeah.
All right, so you just kind of keep jauntily going forward. You round the corner and turn left. It continues to split. This is a four-way intersection now after the left of the T. So left to right or
I'm
forward.
taking another sniff.
You sniff. It's
Yeah,
getting like as you're getting closer, it's getting a little bit easier to tell. It's towards your right.
Yeah, on the right.
All right, you.
There's two on the right, though, right? There's four pathways, unless I misheard you.
Well, yeah, it's a four-way intersection, so there's one in front of you, one to the left, one to the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You continue walking forward, take a right. And you kind of keep walking for a minute, the sound of your footsteps echoing across the area. Everyone except for Taiba is, kind of walking in a general way. Ravager, and make a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Maybe we should have
Boom.
walked cautiously.
Whoops, that's not advantage. What did I drop? I dropped
No,
a 10.
this is danger sense. This is danger sense.
Oh, yeah. So 17.
All right, yeah. You as you step forward, you feel the ground just disappear from out from under you as the ground collapses inward, and you jump back and push everyone else behind you.
Oh, shit.
As part of the catacombs just disintegrates in front of you, like as it falls down into a large pit. You can see below where the rubble has fallen as you can like hold the torch over. There's more catacombs that run beneath. And as you're kind of looking at this, you see that the rubble has made kind of a ramp-looking thing. You hear a screeching sound, "Rah!" And you see this large, tan, almost sand-colored worm rush out from the darkness and try to attack you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh!
Big.
All right.
Big chungus.
Oh yeah, I have some shit for this too. Fuck up.
Holy crap, Caravan.
Yo.
Uh-huh.
You freaking owned.
Oh, I think
been-
that Gloom Stalkers get some shit that lets them add a modifier to their initiative.
Is that right? That sounds right. It's probably your wisdom, if anything, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find in the middle of like 10 different
Yeah.
tribes. I know, sorry.
You're good. This is Theater of the Mind, by the way, so no map.
Okay, at
Cool.
this wait, you can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your wisdom mod, so
Okay, so what's your
I-
wisdom mod?
yeah, I just get 11. I have a 2 in wisdom.
All right, I will change that.
I didn't do much of anything, but
Automate all that later, probably.
Yeah, that's. I think that's an easy enough thing to automate, so we will do that as early as we can. So give me.
and I also get 10 extra
Is
walk
there?
speed the first turn.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, your first turn's crazy. All right.
Is this all like Theater of the Mind?
Yes.
You don't have a mod. Okay.
So it's the one creature. So here's how it looks. Taiba's in the back, probably about 10 feet or so, hiding in the shadows. The rest of you are kind of within 5 or 10 feet of Ravager, who has just jumped back as the pit has opened up in front of you. And you see as this white tan worm crawls out from above, or from below, over this kind of ramp of rubble, and begins to lunge at you. Gauntlet, you have the first move.
Okay. Let's see here. I could compel duel it. I don't see the point of doing that though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stomp on that worm.
All right.
Worm Odyssey.
You rush forward and stomp on the worm. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay.
As you
Nice.
rush forward and try to punch it, your punch goes through it.
Oh.
Your punch goes through it.
Bitch is ethereal.
And you watch as the creature kind of like goes back on its hind, I guess, multiple legs. You see that this thing has like pincers, mandibles on its face, and a number of legs that run down the length of its body. And it kind of holds itself up on its back legs as you kind of rush forward and attempt to punch through it, and your hand just goes straight through it. Like it's not even there.
Whoa.
So this bitch ethereal is what I'm getting now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think. I'm gonna. I have a bonus action left, so I'm gonna cast Sanctuary.
Okay. Yeah, you just kind of put a
Uh,
hand on your chest, or someone, or who you put cast the sanctuary on. Is it just yourself?
The closest person is probably Ravager, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it on him, I guess.
All right, yeah, you place a hand on Ravagern's shoulder. Ravager, and you feel this kind of like you watch as this or you feel this heat come in through your shoulder and envelop your body, as you start to kind of like shimmer and glow slightly.
Yeah.
All right,
Hell yeah!
that's your
Alright.
turn, guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, first, was that sleep in the desert? Did that count as a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just aiming for my spell slots.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll run up to the worm, and nobody's. And is anyone near the worm?
No, everyone's at least 10 feet away from it.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to him and thunder wave him.
All right, you rush forward and you clap your hands together. Go ahead and cast Thunderwave.
Do I do the attack or cast?
Cast probably. Okay, nope, never mind.
Attack.
Yeah, I mean, like, in any case, as you rush forward and cast Thunderwave, you watch as the creature kind of, like, flickers a little bit, but it doesn't have effect. Make an Arcana check.
Oh. Arcana. Okay. Oh my god.
You look at it, you don't know what the fuck's up with it. And it's the creature's turn now, unless you have a bonus action that you want to do.
Yeah, I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Ravager.
All right,
Holy shit. Okay.
Superman strat! It's back! That's awesome.
Exactly.
All right.
Voltron.
Dude, this guy's like those water bears that are just like resistant to everything.
Are you talking about, tardigrades?
The little germ guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, tardigrades.
Alright, it's the creature's turn. And you watch as the creature simply just climbs up on the wall, onto the ceiling, and then just hangs there upside down. And just kind of like goes back and hisses and looks at you.
Wow.
That's its turn.
Okay.
Wait, so what? Wait, did the guy not figure? Okay, that guy got a 3. What?
You can make an Arcana check if you want, if you're like, there's something fucky here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that with my -1.
18.
Oh, wait, not bad.
That creature is not here. That's an illusion. There's some sort of puppet master in the back.
I'm just gonna like kind of like be like I'm gonna be like kind of slowly walk up to Gauntlet and be like, don't worry about that thing. It's an illusion.
Or
And as you look at it, you kind of like you poke it a little bit. Your hand goes through it. Creature's not doing anything back to you. It's definitely some sort of an illusion. And with that, combat's gonna end because there's no immediate threat. Curious.
So, what does this glowy light do?
wait, what?
You can't
Glowy
sing.
light?
You can't. It's sanctuary, bitch.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yes. Well, I'm talking generally. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Oh, the speaker, he flowed through me, and I just felt it was necessary to protect you from any threat, since you were the closest to the threat.
All right. Well, let's head down, I guess.
I suppose that's the only way to
where's
go.
Where's the smell coming from?
Alright, let me get a.
You kind of sniff
Where's
a
the
little
smell
bit.
coming from?
It's from down below.
Alright.
Yeah.
Down below, yes.
It's easy enough to traverse
Slide
as
down.
well. Yeah, the kind of ramp of rubble allows you to climb down easy enough, just kind of like slide down the rubble, land easy. Kind of sniff a little bit. It's just a pretty linear hallway for a little bit. And you carefully traverse your way down. Walking, footstep. There's a flash of light at the end of the hallway, and you see, bathed in shadow but wreathing flame out from its nose, a figure that encompasses the entirety of the end of this hallway. You see red scales, deep crimson red eyes that burn with flame emanating from its gaping maw with sharp knife-like teeth, as a large draconic figure, wings bent and cowled inward, sits before you. And it growls in a deep, guttural tone. I am Ashale, the epic flame. Bow before my might, or face oblivion!
I bow.
Insight check,
Yeah, make an insight
I
check.
guess.
Yeah, sure.
Makes 14.
Yeah, what the fuck? That, kind of look at it. No. No, he's not there. He's not there.
Can I throw like a rock at him?
You pick up a rock and throw it. Tumbles through his image, which is illusory, and tumbles on the ground.
It's nothing but lies. Let's move on.
What are you talking about? I will burn you to the ground!
I'm just gonna walk through him.
You had me all excited.
As you walk through, you see to your right, where the large dragon was blocking, a passageway leading to the right. More of the tunnel that opens up. You walk through, and you see a man currently eating a sandwich, kind of sat down in the middle of the catacombs, in the middle of this hallway. Just kind of munching on a sandwich. You see he has a small pile of stuff in a sack next to him. And he says with his mouth full, "What are you doing? Flee! Run away! It's a big worm and dragon! Get away from me! Go! Get out of here! Why aren't you running?"
Can I throw a pebble?
Yeah. Can I think?
You're gonna throw something at him?
I go throw like
Yeah.
a pebble at him.
Yeah, you throw a rock, it bounces off of him. Boom. Ow, what the fuck? What the fuck's wrong with you? And you look at him now, you get a better look. You see a half-elvish man with stringy black hair. It looks like he might be in his late first century. He's just a guy. Just kind of chilling in here. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why?"
Oh, that's in our strategy for seeing if something's an illusion. We just throw pebbles at it.
What the
It's
fuck are you
been
doing?
sound so far.
What are you doing down here scaring people?
What are you doing down here? I'm not. What the fuck are you talking about?
We're down here looking for you.
Hey, you got a good smelling sandwich.
Make an insight check, Gauntlet. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a good. I made it. It's a good sandwich. It has.
Oh fuck.
7. I mean, even you get an idea. Like, something's wrong here. You don't know what, but something doesn't feel right. Listen, you know, I was looking for the worm and stuff. You know, I heard about, like, oh, this catacomb's, like, crazy, like, infested with stuff. And, you know, I got curious, so I'm here investigating.
The worm's fake. You know that.
Oh, yeah. I figured that out, and then I just sat down and had a sandwich.
Not a nice place to have a sandwich.
I
You
got,
may
hungry.
desecrate the bodies.
I got hungry. What? Hey, what the fuck's wrong? What the fuck's your problem?
You get this sandwich back when we figure out what's going on here.
Fine, whatever.
That's all it took.
You just took my fucking sandwich. Fuck, okay, what the fuck do you want, you know? You come in here, you take my sandwich. I'm just trying to enjoy myself, you know?
Alright, I'm gonna pick up his bag.
Wait, okay. No, he grabs your hand. You don't want to touch that.
And why not?
You'll die if you touch it.
I'm gonna rip the bag open.
Okay, you open it. A bunch of shit comes flying out. A lot of coins just falling and rumbling away, just like just rolling out into the darkness. You see a candelabra, an emerald, a pendant. Looks to be like a ring with a diamond in it, and a small deck of cards that lands on the floor beside him. And he looks. He's like, "What the fuck, man? Get the fuck out of my shit!" Oh my.
Well, we're not here to rob you. However, I don't think anything of danger is in there.
You.
Well, it seems like he took this stuff from the catacombs, from the dead. I think it's only right that we appropriate.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You came into my little area here. I'm just trying to enjoy my fucking sandwich. You throw my shit all over the place with no proof of anything.
Do you have a piece of paper that says you can live here?
Do you have a piece of paper that says you can take my fucking sandwich?
I take out the quest document or whatever.
Yeah.
Touche. All right, so you're butchers, huh? What do you
Yes.
What do you want from me? You know, just little old me.
Well, would you happen to know or be the person that is unjustly messing with these bodies?
I might know about
The
what's happening
catacomb.
to the bodies, but I'm gonna need some money and a guarantee first.
I'm gonna
Well,
throw another rock at him.
So would you fucking stop throwing rocks at me? You Oh my god.
Some illusions, it takes a few rocks to really figure it out. I think we should do it first.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck you.
Wow. Wow, today
Damn.
sucks. Alright, listen, you can throw rocks at me all you want. But what are you gonna do about that? And he points somewhere. I need... Yeah, Ravager, and make a... Actually, wait, I can probably just do one of these. Yeah, you're making a wisdom save. You rolled a 5. You... yeah, wisdom saving throw. You are frightened. And you suffer, a bunch of damage. That was... I rolled, like, dog shit. You, as he points to the side, you see a raging inferno, and within the inferno, soldiers, brass guard, marching towards you, blood in their eyes, and they're walking towards you, holding spears in their hands. You are frightened of this image, and you took some damage as a result. You guys watch as Ravager just looks down an empty hallway. His ears begin to bleed, and his eyes are wide in fear.
Well, now you have gone and hurt our companion, so now I will attempt to restrain you.
Violated the NAP.
I'm gonna like try to get behind him and try to like restrain him.
Okay, yeah, make
What the fuck is happening?
an athletics check.
Okay.
He is not very athletic. He is the opposite of athletic.
Get owned.
Oh shit! You just rush forward. He's like, no, no, no! And he like tries to push you up. You just get him. You just get around his arms and just hold him there. He's like, let me go. What the fuck's wrong with you people? I'm just trying to enjoy my food.
And you agreed to help us, and now you are hurting my friend.
What did I do?
Yeah. I need to double check how Phantasmal Killer works. Yeah. No, you're just afraid for a bit. They're getting closer to you, Ravager, as they continue to march their way in your direction.
I'm gonna start swinging your axe around wildly.
Yeah, woof, woof, just going through the illusions. The mage like looks at you, now like terror in his eyes as well, and he says, "You know, if you let me go, I'll tell you who's actually doing all this, because it's not me. It's the Illithid down the hall. It's the Illithid down the hall."
And
Make an insight check with advantage. I mean, come on.
oh, with advantage, I guess I just have to roll.
That's good enough.
then.
Honestly, that's good
Yeah.
enough. That's good enough. He's full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Illithid. You know, you want your brain sucked out? You know, it almost happened to me.
You better start telling the truth.
Okay, so I might be grave robbing. And if you can just let me go, you know, we can just forget
That's
like
proof enough. Let's go.
Holy shit. Okay, listen, you can just... Why, though? Why, though?
Do you have any companions with you?
Nope, just Wahum. That's me. Wahum al-Bashi. That's me.
Incite that shit too.
Yeah, insight. Roll an insight check. Yeah, that's his
God
real
damn it.
That's his real name. That's his real name.
Okay. Oh, I was wondering about like him.
Yeah.
And the companions. He's telling the truth
Oh,
about that.
yeah, he seems to be telling the truth, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's just Wahum al-Bashi. That's me. If you could let me go, I'd really appreciate it. Please.
No.
Okay. So, where
You have committed a great sin.
where you taking
Wait,
me?
wait. Can I like try putting like a knife next to his throat and be like,
Not time, but there is no need. Come on.
maybe if he yells, "Come here, guys!" If he has any companions, maybe they'll come this way.
Well,
After
could you
all,
just yell that for us?
No,
Richard is screaming like a madman.
yeah, it's just it's been close to a minute. As you're like swinging for a bit, you watch as they seem to disappear. They just kind of disappear into puffs of smoke. These soldiers that were coming towards you.
Okay. Fuck.
It was a party trick, you know. You ain't seen magic before, you know. I'm just a hedge mage. I work kids parties, you know, and this is like my next set.
I'm gonna start getting all his coins.
Okay, I will give you Wahum's Horde.
Oh shit.
In the party thing, which I definitely remember how to do. Yes? Yes. Okay, I found it. We're good. Oh, this still is like old shit. Okay. Yeah, let's see if this works. Okay, yeah, if you go to the party sheet, you can see what he had. He had a brass candelabra, a deck of cards that seems to have 8 cards within, an emerald, a gem inlaid pendant, and a ring that has a diamond in it.
Okay. What is the candelabra? I forget what that is.
It's a candle, but like
That's
a lot
just
of them.
a candle. That's like a menorah.
He's like
Alright.
a Jewish thing. Oh yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Right. Right.
I
Um,
only know it.
All right.
I'll just take the raw currency if you guys want to take the other stuff.
I mean, do we need to rob him?
Well, I'm fine.
Okay, suit yourself. All right, guy. How do we split this?
I mean, I guess if we are robbing him, I'll take the ring. I guess.
All right. Okay, so.
Yeah. So take what you want.
What?
Take what you want.
Yeah. Right. Shit. Why did I not do that quickly? Okay.
I think you drag it into your inventory.
The 562.
Does that work? Did I get the ring? Where is this?
Guy just took something. Yeah, you took the ring.
Okay.
Is it my inventory?
I
It
took
should
that
be.
gold. I took that gold, but it doesn't show.
Oh, you took 124 gold.
Yep.
All right. Any other cash they're taking?
Tyba, do you want some of this?
Mm,
I can take I'll take the emerald.
All right.
Whoops, that's the wrong one.
All right. I'm just gonna take the rest of the currency.
All right, go for it. Just
I'll
take it all.
Take the gem then, yeah.
All right, take the gem. There's a deck of cards in the candelabra as well. All right, so Ravager, you took all the coin, right? You added it all to your inventory.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 9 platinum, the 68 silver, and the 257 copper.
Can
I
I
think it
take
got added to my inventory.
the cards?
Yeah, you take the cards. You look at them, you kind of shake it around a little bit. There's 8 cards left.
Okay. Now that we have appropriated that from the grave robber for inspection, I think it's time we turn him in.
We don't need to get crazy, right? You can just let me go. You know, you took my stuff. You're basically grave robbing if you think about it. You know, like you're taking all the.
I don't see it that way. Well, you know, you don't know what we're gonna do with it from then on. You know, like
No,
could be
I just
We're returning them.
yeah, to the guard, to the brass guard.
Yeah.
I love the brass guard, my favorite.
Okay. Listen, you don't. You know, maybe us. We can cut a deal. You know, you work for an organization. I work for an organization. You know, like maybe we can make something work.
What organization?
I would say you tell me first, but I kind of already know that you're from the book. I'm from the Ivory Consortium, but like I'm not like with the Ivory Consortium, you know?
We know
So-
what that
I
means.
don't.
Yeah, the Ivory Consortium is a local like mage guild. They own all the libraries. They control a lot of the information dissemination that happens in the Emirate as a whole, really.
Can I make it like? Do I know if they're involved in anything suspicious?
Make a history check, sure.
Okay. Oh, whoops! That should not have been with advantage. I dropped a 15. What
That was
the
with
fuck? Oh,
disadvantage for some reason. All right, whatever.
I actually don't know why. Okay.
Well, 15.
Oh,
That's-
you haven't taken off frightened.
Whoops! Let me just
Yeah.
give it a minute. Give it a minute. This will just happen.
Okay. I don't know which one. First one. Should I just re-roll?
That's fine. It said 15, so
All right.
well, it's fine. The African Consortium isn't. They're a government organization, really. Like they are under a vizier. They're not really up to anything shady, as far as you're aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how does you being a part of them mean anything in this context?
I'm not with them anymore.
All right, cool. So what was the whole organization thinking about?
Well, I thought you would just be like, oh, the Ivory Consortium, and then be like, ah, okay, and be like, oh, weird mage guys, and then not ask any more questions. So that really backfired on me. Well, now I'm running with the even wraiths, so we're just kind of doing our thing, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sure,
So-
you're aware, you know. Like, I'm a new guy though.
Right.
I'm not like that far in. So like, you don't need to send me off to like the guard or anything. Like, we can just dip, or you can come with me, and like we can go in there. You know, like I know where they're at. You can help me get more money and not send me to jail.
No.
I take out the dagger with the even race symbol.
Yeah, that's one of ours. You're like a member already. You know, you're like one of the boys.
I'm vaguely associated, but I I want to get more involved.
Okay, yeah. If you tell you what. If you promise not to skin me, then like you can just take me to the Eben Wraith, or I can take you somewhere. I can take you somewhere that'll maybe give you some answers or something. I don't know. And then like we can be part of the boys together.
I don't know how you guys feel about this, but maybe you'll see some of that wealth again if you're able to do that.
Yeah, sure. If you wanna get associated, I'm down. I don't.
Hey, Ravager, this guy
What's up?
said he was a newbie. How much influence do you think this guy has in the Eben Wraiths?
Oh, I got so much because like I'm from the consortium, right? So like
Yeah.
I'm the best practitioner that they got.
Got an insight that?
Yeah, make an insight check. He's definitely from the Ivory Consortium. Is he the best practitioner? That's a bit subjective. You get that he's definitely up there. He's definitely one of the stronger casters that they have. But in terms of combat capability, you're kind of questioning that one.
I see.
At the very least, the Titus, the Mage Guild, could be helpful. I don't know. I just don't want anybody to. I just want everybody to hate me.
Well,
Yeah,
we know
you-
what that. So we need to turn this guy in, or like turn something in one way or the other.
Well, I mean, like, what was your... Why are you here? You got something from the butchers? I'm assuming it's like, hey, go deal with the crazy shit that's been robbing graves and stuff, or like digging through graves or something.
No, we owe a debt to the temple.
Oh... Well, you could just say like, oh, it's been dealt with, and then, we can do our little song and dance, and it'll be great.
Hey guys, why don't I take him over here for private questioning?
Oh, is this like a euphemism or something, or like, I don't...
Some business that they might not know about very well, and I think could benefit them. But I don't know if I don't know if you'd want to say it around them. That's all I'm saying.
I probably would. I mean, like, I don't see why me being alone with you would change what I answer. But like, I don't. Do what you want. Then we can go to the
Hey,
place.
can I take him over here real quick?
And take a what?
Are you okay with that, guys?
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna like take him into the other room.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
him in the corner.
Hi.
Yeah. So, all right. If you can tell, I will let you go now. You can with the Evan Ray stuff. You just need to tell me where their headquarters is.
I would like some insurance, before I start like giving a bunch of information. Because like, as far as I'm aware, I could just be like, oh, they're here, and then you just like slit my throat, Like I yeah, but if you just give that to me, then you kill me, and then you take the gold off my
All
body.
right. What do you want me to do?
Let me lead you there, and then I'll just disappear into the night. Obviously, you're not that interested in hooking up with the Eben Wraiths. I get that much. I will lead you there, and I will spirit away. You will never see me in Caravan again. This town is treating me like shit. I don't want any part of it. I just need enough money to get the fuck out.
Okay. Can I chop his head off?
Nope.
So you take out the axe and in one swift movement just go to cut off his head?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll say make an attack, because he's, like, you have to, like, get out and then in again to make the slash.
Can I have advantage?
Yeah, I'll say it's a surprise attack, basically, yeah, make an attack with advantage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, wow.
The axe goes over his head, he says, help! Help! He is going to cast invisibility on himself, and he
I guess.
is invisible.
Okay.
Run over to Ravager. What?
Yeah, I'll sprint over too.
Hey,
Guys. He's invisible. Can we find him quick?
Can I cast Thunderwave right now? Just the
Boof! Cast it!
area.
Everyone make a con save, because
Okay.
everyone's nearby guy.
I believe the con save is 13.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright,
Wait, a
con-
Constitution save?
Yeah.
Did I do it?
Oh,
Is it this?
that's funny.
Worst. Is this the worst I've ever rolled in a single D&D session?
That's crazy. You were
This
like,
is so terrible.
all right. Yeah. Go ahead and just roll the damage. If you failed, just know. And then apply the damage as you would.
Are you
Wow.
kidding me?
Wow.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Okay. You cast Thunderwave. Everyone takes 2 or 1 point of damage. And I guess I should apply the damage. Why not? And as you do, you watch as Wahum appears and is thrown back against a wall.
I'm attacking him.
Hey! Ah! Make an athletics check.
All right.
Oh, I rolled pretty good.
Dog pile.
Oh shit.
Wait, did I roll?
You probably did roll in the chat box or something.
Okay.
Athletics. All right. He actually slips away from that. Yeah.
Dog
Oh,
pile.
not that one. So you watch as he, like, leaps over Guy, and then Gauntlet spears him and just, like, throws him to the ground. And you guys go tumbling for a bit, and you end up with, you're on top of him, Gauntlet, and you have your Gauntlet ready to just stab into him if you're ready. Hey, you know,
No,
me,
please!
no, you know, me and Ravager, and we were making a deal, right? Like, you know, I send you to the place, I just disappear from Caravan, you never see me again, it'd be great.
I can't die. You have no idea how valuable the information is on me right now. Fucking Amateur died! Kill him now!
What? What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Stab his throat is the only way unless you want more people to die!
No. I will spirit myself away. I'll take you to the place, and I'll just go.
I'm gonna
I
try
will
to
take you out of the town myself if I have to.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Honestly,
terrible idea! He's a trickster, he's invisible, he can just walk back in.
I think we should bring him back to the
I will
church.
carry him throughout the desert on my
I'm
pilgrimage.
I'm going to attempt to just axe him.
alright, so like...
Oh, can I block it? Can I block him?
I guess I have he has cover because of me.
Okay, so yeah, you pick him up and like throw him over your shoulder, Gauntlet. And then
Okay.
Ravager comes in with the axe, then Guy gets in the way. Are you going to stop your swing, or are you just going to keep going?
Hold up, my dad's calling me real quick.
I keep trying to hit the illusory guy, I'm gonna reckless attack. You are putting yourself at risk, but that is unfortunate for you and too bad.
Alright, yeah, make an attack. Oh!
25.
Yeah, Guy, it's
Pretty
coming.
high, yeah.
It's coming. You have a second to decide if you want to get hit or let him die.
Now, can I tackle Ravager?
Well, you're gonna
Like-
get hit by the axe, so you can tackle
That's
him,
fair.
but like you're getting hit by the axe if you decide to do
Nope,
that.
I guess I sidestep.
All right,
Yeah.
the head cleanly comes off.
Fuck. Alright. Good. I apologize for that guy. I didn't want to put you in the middle there, but I don't think you understand what it's like for me.
I don't. I really don't, yo.
Oh,
I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of explaining to do now when we come back.
well, you know, we can say. Well, I mean, I don't think it's crazy to say that he was controlling the worms or that he was creating the illusion and didn't resist
It might be. There are brass guards up above us as we speak right now, aren't there, too?
Yeah, they were digging a grave.
You can do the talking. You can hold the head, right? I mean,
Alright, I guess I'll try and talk you out of this, I guess.
Wait, can I like try to look through his body to see if he has anything like indicating his like affiliation?
He
Something.
does have a dagger that bears the symbol of the Even Wraiths. Beyond that, he just looks like a guy with robes. He had a sandwich. Sandwich is
Yeah.
gone.
speaking of, I'm gonna leave my dagger down here.
Okay.
Just throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just set it on the ground.
Alright.
I guess we have to. I mean, I kind of have to wait for Vel because, like, I
Yeah.
just shot the dude's
Yeah.
head up that was on his shoulder.
Get water then.
Alright. Yeah. Short break while Vel does his shit. Alright. Just fucking just. I love executions. Don't take that out of context. Don't take that out of context.
David, every campaign I've played with you, and you've had some character that just kills people. Like,
Yeah, no, I've only with the campaigns I've been in with you, it's only been the most merciless motherfuckers on the planet.
Why did you kill him? I still don't get it.
Because, okay, I felt like once he got up to the surface and he realized how much people gave a shit about the information about me with the Even Wraiths,
Yeah.
he would absolutely want to tell them everything that he knew, and like that I was down there, that I was working with the butchers, like everything from top to bottom. I mean,
That's
I kind of already knew that, but I didn't like the idea at all. So.
That's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. That tracks.
And the priest guy died, so I just got scared. I'm scared of guards. I figured it makes sense.
Yeah. That tracks. That tracks. All right. So now we just sit and wait for this
I'm gonna get a snack.
Godspeed, soldier. All right. So that's that guy done. Cool.
Where'd Bell go?
Vel's talking to his dad.
Okay.
How far is the range on your fucking Bluetooth headset?
100 feet?
Damn! That goes.
Yeah, that cuts out though.
I see, I see.
As long as I don't like go outside of the house, I'm pretty much good.
That's crazy, actually.
But even then, it's still alright. Like, I can take out my trash and freaking use stuff.
That's a pretty big distance, too. That's far. Through walls and shit?
Huh? Yeah, man. Bluetooth stick, dude.
It's kind of sick. Open a window, it's getting over grumpy in here. Good lord. That. Alright.
Uh,
Alright. I guess just gonna go back to the imam and be like, hey, we found this head. You want to speak with Dad again? Like, I know we just did this, but...
I don't got any more.
So they are Muslim?
Huh?
So they are Muslim? The Imam?
Yeah, that's the styling I went for.
Oh fuck!
It's a mosque, imam.
I love Palestine.
You just...
Alright.
Bro, is Vel good? Where he at?
He's having a heart-to-heart with his father.
Oh.
We're not gonna see him in 2 hours.
Jesus.
Boom, boom, boom.
Gonna walk up to the imam and be like, yo, got another corpse for ya. Hey, buddy.
Dude, it's the.
Hey,
the
sorry,
circle.
I had to clean something up.
Hey, you're good.
I decapitated a hoe.
Yeah,
I
so...
shut up
Oh.
instead.
So here's what happened. He swung for it. You kind of like jumped out of the way. Guy got in the way. The attack was coming. Guy was like, got out of the way, and then the head just came off.
No.
So he's dead in your hands.
Yeah, I think guys gonna be able to talk our way out of this. We'll be fine.
I just sigh. Just deep sigh.
Well, what I would have preferred, however, it is done now.
Yeah, we got the job done. I think we're fine. I think, in my mind, that is justified.
Well,
I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Why did he have to die again?
Because he saw me, he knew about me, he knew, figured out my fear in like half a second. I just don't want it. I don't want him to go to the Eben Wraiths and work with them on this kind of stuff.
Hmm.
It was kind of weird. He was such a powerful mage who was working for them. Like, maybe it was good that he is out of the picture now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I don't. I'm just concerned because of what happened to the last guy we met, who they figured out I was talking to them. I don't know. I think the guards will believe the Eben Wraiths, if anything.
With the even race? Wait, are the guards like in cahoots with the even race?
No, but I mean, if a member of the Eben race were to, just take off their mask for a bit, go to the guard's office and say, "Hey, I have information that one of our guys was beaten up by this dude in the catacombs or something. I don't know, something like that. Uh, I, I don't want to die. I don't want anybody I talk to die. I need to make money, and I
Alright.
can't have too much heat."
I do feel like it's a little bit more to explain with the dead body and all, but we'll see. We'll see what the guards do.
I think they may have expected, like it's the catacombs. If somebody was messing with the catacombs, they might come out dead. There's some stories you can make up there.
I believe we should tell what we must.
Okay, that works for me. So do we want to spend any more time down here, or are we good?
Is there anything else around? Can I sniff again? See if there's anything else?
You sniff, it smells like decay, a little bit of sandwich, some booze, as Ravager has done a lot of moving around. There's a lot of just alcohol on the floor.
Yeah, I can just follow the booze, I guess. We can head back with
Yeah.
There's the booze around.
Yeah, easy enough to do, honestly, to follow that trail back. You just sniff it out, walk, and eventually you guys, should you choose, can reach the edge of the catacombs. I'm assuming you guys want to leave?
He.
Alright.
I'm done, yeah.
The bright desert sun greets you, a blinding sight once again. And you see that the guards have finished burying this body, or the body of Almadur, and are beginning to bring in a guy with a chisel and hammer who's going to start kind of carving out the tombstone.
Wait, is Donald still carrying the body?
I think so. Is that right?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually going to stay in the cave for a little bit. Just hang back.
Okay, you chill in the catacombs.
Mhm.
Alright, you
I
come
might
out.
cast Eagle Splendor on myself too, by the way.
That's the perception one, right?
That's the I think it's like perception one. Actually, let me read. Advantage on charisma checks.
Okay. Yeah, you just
Right.
touch yourself. Let me try this out. You touch your chest. Still not great. Whatever. You feel your tongue becoming a little bit more silvered. You make your way to the guards.
Oh, gentlemen.
Hello, how can we... Oh, another one? Can we
Yeah.
just finish burying this one?
Right. No. Well, it's related. So, do you guys
Oh.
remember the old the tentacles, the tentacle worms?
Yeah, we've had numerous reports of interesting monsters making their way outside of the catacombs, yeah?
There
Yes,
were
this
lies.
gentleman over here, who's my acquaintance is carrying, was the cause of those tentacles, and then he tried to attack us. So we responded with a reasonable amount of force.
His head is separated from his body.
It was deadly.
Okay.
We were terrified.
It was not with my intent for this to happen.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, guy, with advantage, because of Eagle, or the Splendor guy.
Oh,
Yeah. Alright, go ahead and take it to the Imam, I suppose. That's his, I'll let him deal with that. Thank you? Thank you, sure. Don't get too much blood on the tombstones.
yeah, we apologize.
Yeah. He gives a nod and just starts digging another grave.
I'll make a motion for Ravage, like while looking down the catacombs.
Yeah.
Are they gone?
Yeah,
I
we're
come up.
good.
Are the brass guards gone?
They're still at the grave, but they're not really looking in your direction.
Okay. I think we should just leave.
Yeah.
All right. Let's head back to a mom.
Alright.
Agree.
I'm gonna just I gotta leave in like 5 or 6 minutes.
Alright, we will end the session as
Yeah.
you guys will approach the Imam, so we'll get to that real quick. You guys make your way back to the mosque. You see the Sam Regal area. You see the hunched, crane, I guess, bird-like looking figure. Kind of hunched over. Hello. Okay, you got to stop bringing dead bodies into my mosque.
Like, we apologize, but he was the source of the tentacles. He was working with the Eben Wraiths, and he was grave robbing.
Interesting. Did you recover anything that he has stolen?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of it was
Yes,
incinerated.
we did.
I hand him over the emerald, or not the emerald, the pendant.
He takes the
Okay,
pendant and he says,
All right, all right.
I will get this to the person who was buried
Good
with it.
enough right now. All right, see you guys.
All right, yeah, we'll end it
Yeah,
up right
Matt.
after this.
Alright.
I will return this as quickly as I can. And did you find anything else?
I look over towards everyone else.
No, that was pretty much it. I mean, like, I assume there was more stuff, like, hidden somewhere in there, but we couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's about what happened.
Guy,
Very dark.
go ahead and make a deception check. I'll say both of you.
Alright, can I just do it with advantage? Alright, man.
Yeah, both of you get it.
Whatever. Oh, okay, that's actually not
So my
bad.
advantage thing? Or do I need to roll again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll again. Why not? Okay, yeah, we'll take the first one. We'll take the first one.
Mhm.
That is unfortunate. He might have made off with some of it beforehand. Anyways, thank you. I believe that is more than enough payment for the service I gave you. So I appreciate it. If you need something from me again, feel free to drop by. You know what to
Yeah,
find
no
me.
problem.
All right. Well, be seen. And he gives a nod.
Alright.
Alright, and you guys exit back out into the Desert Suns, and that's where we're going to end today's session.
Fucking
Epic.